land. I do. Thank you for this too. I do. But you have a clue. Taking advantage while you hang me out to dry. I can see you every night. Rain. I do. Now I'm standing in your line. I do. Hope you have the time. I do. Pick a number 2. I do. Keep on staying with you. Take advantage while you hang me out to dry. I can see you every night. Free. I do. Rara? Nanda kotona.
Wait, that's not an actual word. Hang on. Kawatana isn't a word. Fuck, what am I thinking? Yes, hang on.
Nani surunda? Mo.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll be honest, me Japanese ain't up to scratch. Hey, but how's everyone doing today, huh? Are you all nice and comfy? As you can see, I've got myself all nice and dolled up, just for you. This is a very special occasion, you see, because we've closed the border with New South Wales again because of the plague outbreak.
Edrus Rex.
So we're chalking that up.
Urge to simp rising. Must. Contain. Wallet. Splattered.
You cannot contain yourself. There is a reason why I am in charge. I control all things, mind, body, and soul. I'll be honest, this came out way too well. So, for anyone wondering, I just did a bunch of animation, obviously still working on the Corona Chan thingy. And, I was pretty stoned and drunk at this point. And I was listening to some shit where these people were talking about, pretty much social standing and how,
Hint of shrimp.
people who...
Free.
How's it going, shrimp? But yeah, how, attractive people always have a social advantage over unattractive people. And then they brought up the use of makeup, how it pretty much always works. A person with makeup on, unless you fucked up the makeup, is always gonna look prettier than, someone who doesn't. So I was just like, oh, I want to see how universal that thing is. So yeah, I want to put some makeup on myself. Got myself all dolled up. And voila. Like an angel. Your delicious Queen of War. Come here. Give Mummy a big hug. There we go. Get that smeared all over your visor. Yes. Good. This pleases me. Now, go commit genocide for Mummy, okay? Don't worry, we'll redact
Rex.
everything.
Like, I know C77 would, in a literal sense, stomp me to death for a laugh, but I'd still buy her dinner and pay her rent.
Don't worry, we
Gas.
don't have to pay for anything.
I'll abide no e-thoughterly.
But yeah, hang on. Now I've forgotten what button I need to press. Ah, yes, this is the one.
I have and never will simp. Edrus Rex. Clips up in the Discord.
Ooh. My dad, Shrimp's already got someone to simp for. He's got Lisa. The best anime waifu. Oh. Oh boy. Let's give this a quick geese. Laugh at me own degeneracy.
Edrus Rex. Listen, Shrimp, I have to accept my weaknesses as a man. 3D women open my wallet, I can help it but enjoy myself more when I don't.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll be honest, me Japanese ain't up to scratch. Alright.
Slattered. Chili
Otherwise,
trap.
I mean, holy fuck, we got... I fucking leave for a week to go catch up. Doing the animation, doing the video editing. I've had to go actually, go back and do some extra animation I didn't anticipate. I've also been catching up on a lot of my, uni work. Got assignments, my first assignment coming up in the next 2 weeks for programming. And holy fucking shit, a lot of crap has happened in the past week. Especially for you Americans, and somewhat for us. The first and foremost is obviously the fucking end of the Afghan war. Well, I mean, for the coalition's involvement in the Afghan war. And like pretty much all of the Afghan war, it was built upon terrible intelligence and turned out to be a massive fucking shit show. I mean, what was it? The American intelligence thought it would take at least 2 months for the Taliban to claim Kabul. And they took it in a week. And now the US is trying to scramble to fucking get everyone evicted now that they have to get in there and fucking pull them out manually. Now everything is ludicrously backlogged. And here's the thing, to give you Americans something to not worry about, it's nowhere near as bad as it is for Australia. Australia, we have nothing. At least you Yanks, you just miscalculated. And look, going off your own intelligence, you guys have the worst intelligence, man. I think everyone who has served in Afghanistan, not even just Afghanistan, knows about the American military. They're just terrible at gathering intelligence. Very good at blowing shit up. Give credit where credit's due. Very good at blowing shit up.
They thought Kabul would last 6 months, but it didn't make it a week.
Yeah.
Edrus Rex.
I mean...
Could have just gotten them out by May and abided by the terms of our previous agreement, but no, we have to completely undo the previous presidency and now it's a fucking shit show.
Yeah, well, it's a shit show all round, man.
Nuke us. Chile.
I mean, the United States has always never really understood... Well, I mean, it's not just the United States. I think a lot of people, anyone that goes into Afghanistan, never really understands how complicated it actually is. Because, I mean, when the Soviets, before you guys, they established the Soviet government, the communist government in Afghanistan before you lot showed up.
Is that gonna be the new thing for the channel? War for me, Mommy 77.
I thought that was always the thing. It's just only now my mommy levels are out of control.
LUL.
Hey, how's it going, Sleepy? But yeah, the Soviet Afghan government only lasted, I think they only lasted 4 weeks before the Taliban took over them. Oh, I don't think it was even that. I think it was even less than that. But yeah, like, It happened with the British, it happened with the Soviets, and now it's happened with the United States. You just can't tell the Afghans how to run their country. They will just hate you for it. But yeah, like, at least for the US, to give you guys some credit, you've just horribly miscalculated the whole evacuation. Australia, on the other hand, we have done fucking nothing.
Rex.
We have no preparation or anything
you might want
to
to
deal
move
with it.
your camera back a little, cause you're getting that thing where your eyes are being registered as closed more often than not.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hang on. I just need it. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, yeah. It's because I'm looking downwards. I see. Because, yeah, for some reason, I don't know why, but the eye tracking doesn't look downwards. If you look downwards, you're, you just shut your eyes. But, yeah, I'm looking at the ground while I think. I don't know why. I guess I'm reading this one at the bottom.
Gas.
The girl at Tasty who does weird challenges.
Afghanistan ain't called the graveyard of empires for nothing.
Exactly, man. Fucking-exactly. But I mean, to half give Biden some credit. I mean, a lot of governments, American governments beforehand, have been saying that they're going to pull out
the
of
bottom text of our society meme.
Exactly. I'm too busy looking down when I should be rising up. But yeah, I mean, the Bush administration, after they went in and fucking, you know, had their weird tangent in Iraq, they were like, all right, we're going to pull our troops out of Afghanistan, and they didn't. And then there was Obama, who sent more troops in, killed bin Laden, and they're like, all right, mission accomplished, let's pull the troops out, and then didn't. And then Donald Trump, before Biden, was like, this whole Afghan war, totally pointless. One of the worst deals in American history. We're gonna pull our men out. And didn't.
Rex.
And yeah.
Oh, go to settings and tick the box that says when looking down and set the box beside it to auto blink.
Ooh, hang on a minute.
That should set it.
General settings. While looking down. Oh yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, thank you very much. That's a very good boy. Mwah. Mwah.
Edrus
Good
Rex.
boy.
No FLLAO blink, BT the while looking down one.
Hang on a minute. Auto blink while looking down. Auto blink. Ah, yeah.
Edrus Rex.
Am I doing?
Freaking keyboard. XD.
No. Am I? No, I'm not. Hang on. Yeah, we just go auto blink. No. While looking down, blink less sensitive. Blink eye blinks. No, it's still not getting it. Hang on a minute. I fucked this up. No fill auto mode. BT. When looking, hang on. Go to settings, hit the box that says when looking down, and set the box beside it to auto blink. And that should set it. Forget okay, blinks. No, that's not it either. Remove the auto blink. Oh wow! Ha! I just figured out how to wink. Aha! Arr! I be a pirate. Arg! Zoom enhance. Now I can see you with me good eye. All right. Hang on a minute. Live maintenance. Yeah, boy. We're going back to old school chili bite. Fake gaze. Follow head movement. No. Smooth auto blink. All right. Focal length. Oh no, that's not what we want. Ooh. Oh god. Meanwhile, in your nightmares. Alright. Oh god, now that's taken the depth out entirely. Ah, interesting. Ah, learning something new every day.
Edrus Rex. It's a fun house now, but it's not fun at all.
I want off Mr.
XD.
Bones' wild ride. Yeah, we just said Togo Blink. Close enough. But yeah, to give Biden credit, it's about time a American leader finally pulled the plug. He just had no fucking clue, or had a very minimal clue, how bad it would actually be when he finally pulled the plug. But I mean, look, Biden is right that it was always going to be a shit show, trying to leave Afghanistan. But yeah, the Yanks just horrifically miscalculated. And that's kind of par for the course for them. They're just like, yeah, intelligence is not your specialty. Your specialty is blowing shit up, and you'll do a damn fine good job at that. Which is why no country wants to go to war with you. But yeah, look. So yeah, not excusing Biden. Complete fuck up, and he's the one in charge of it, and such is the nature of these things, he bears full responsibility for it. But, yeah, the whole Afghan situation is just a shit show. And, of course, obviously on the Afghan end, no, the Taliban was never going to respect any of the treaties. Where you see so much shit with just like, if you guys return to power, are you going to give women their rights back?
The
Yeah,
failure of Kabul
sure.
isn't on any single press. The Kabul Gov was never gonna last because it wasn't representative of the locals. It was a coalition of minority tribes propped up by foreigners.
Oh yeah, that's even then. That's just one element. Like everything was just set up for disaster, man. Everything was set up for disaster. It's the Afghan the democratic government is not seen as a legitimate government. The Afghan National Army wasn't set up properly.
At some point we'll fuck around with your look-down sensitivity and tailor that to prevent the eyes shut when looking down.
Yeah, no worries.
Luker Kawi.
But yeah, because the other one is that the Afghan National Army, first of all, the whole command of both the Afghan National Army and the Afghan police, hell, even the Afghan democratic government is just rife with corruption. Which is kind of inevitable when you pump that much money into a government that isn't used to having that much money. Corruption is inevitable. Same problem they had in Vietnam with the South Vietnamese democratic government. And the Afghan National Army, the Americans basically set up the Afghan National Army the way their army is set up. But here's the big fucking problem. America has a gigantic military-industrial complex. So they just have pretty much, practically speaking, they have infinite fuel and infinite bombs and infinite ammunition. Unfortunately, Afghanistan doesn't have that. They have absolutely no military infrastructure. So the second that the Yanks got removed from the equation, there's no fuel for their jets, there's no ammo for their guns, and there's no fucking bombs to drop on anybody. And so yeah, the whole army was just, in addition to just being corrupt, and a lot of people in command positions and officer positions in the Afghan National Army have ties and connections to the Taliban and shit like that. In addition, everyone knew that they would have just lost from sheer attrition. Because, yeah, the Taliban are all fucking supplied, mainly from Pakistan and fucking Saudi, because, you know, they have the whole fucking Islamic civil war against Iran and Syria and all the fucking Shias, and blah, 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 blah. All heading back to the main point I'm sure we're all fully aware of is the Middle East is fucked up. It is a absolutely relentlessly fucked up place. Ah well. I guess next up on the list is China, because I know China's got some investments in there. We'll see if they actually want to play anything, or if China's just going to be like, oh look, America weaving, I guess we're going to pack up our shit and go now. You buy what you can, we go home now. We go hang out with Africa. Oh, on the topic of which, let's go get to the funny shit, and we're gonna watch Mr. Nigel NG, who yeah, it's Uncle
Edrus
Roger.
Rex. Let's pack up and go home now.
Yeah.
Said no Chinese person.
True. But yeah, I have no idea what China's gonna do there, because I haven't really been following China's interest in the Middle East. I know they're there, but obviously I've been following a lot of their interests in Africa and most importantly across the Pacific. So I have no idea what China's going to pull over there, and I don't know if they're really that interested, because obviously China's got a lot more shit on their plate. Basically trying to stop their economy from falling apart and making sure they actually make the most of the opportunity they've been given with the coronavirus. And even then, you know, shit's shaky because they're getting the sweats over their Delta variant outbreak and the potential for a new mega strain propping up in Indonesia because of how badly things are going in there. But yeah, now we're going to watch this video given to us by Rex. Mr. Nigel NG, talking about a woman who wants to teaching you how to make food in a coffee pot. So let's gonna have fun with that. And in the background, actually this will be in the background, but in the foreground, I'm gonna be getting back to this animation, the fun game one, because I've just remembered that on Newgrounds, Robot Day is supposed to be on the 26th. Is that? And I haven't actually made anything for it. And I said I was going to be in Robot Day last year, and I didn't end up doing it. So I figured this day I would do something. There you go, Robot Day on the 26th. I feel like I should at least do something. Oh, look, that's a Pixion.
Edrus
He makes
Rex.
hentai.
Every MILF loves a good bout of foreground Luker Kawi.
Ooh. She reminds me of Tomoko.
Yes.
It's like an edgy Tomoko.
China's gonna do what they do in Africa, in debt and pull their resources.
Yeah, but I wonder if China really knows how well that's going to play out. Because, yeah, a lot of the people, like the Arabs, are extremely hardline nationalists. Whereas the Africans, they're not as hardline. And so they're a lot more open to negotiations. Whereas, you know, the Afghans are just pretty much just a giant fuck off sign. But we'll see. We'll see.
Uncle Roger thought induction stove is the worst thing you can cook on, but some people out there are animal and they cook food in coffee maker.
I made a boiled egg
Gas.
in a coffee maker in
Of
a
course
hotel
they
room.
don't.
If you
The Chinese
travel
gov are
and you
retarded.
can't afford food, maybe the solution is not coffee maker. Maybe
But hey,
the
aren't they
solution
all, eh?
is
Aren't
don't
they all?
travel. Hello, niece and nephew, it's Uncle Roger.
Edrus
Hotel
Rex.
is terrible
The
place.
sign says
If
fuck
you've
off,
been
and
to
under it in
hotel,
pressure
Uncle
paint it
Roger
says,
guaranteed
"No
they
girls
don't
allowed."
wash the coffee maker at all. And now in this video, this niece here,
Yes,
she
exactly
making a
that.
whole meal in coffee maker.
how's the,
It like she
how's the
want
sound?
to get
Oh, yeah.
diarrhea on purpose.
Just lower that a little bit.
Everybody is disgusting
There we
in
go.
hotel room because not our house. We don't give shit. We treat hotel room like how to basic treat his house.
That's true, I work in a fucking hotel. Some people are respectful, but a lot of people aren't. You get some real hilarious fucking horror story shit, man. I remember this, I think I might have told you guys about it, but there was this one room where, we went in there, and there was, someone left a buzzer that still had pot inside it. Like, not huge amounts of pot, but, you know, traces of it still in there. I still have that buzzer, in fact, because I took it home and smoked that shit.
Edrus Rex.
Well, I mean, I knew a guy who knew a guy that
Some
smoked
people fucking take a shit on the public bathroom floor,
Yep.
then all over the toilet, then in the sink, then don't tell anyone.
it. Yeah, boy. They do it for the meme, man. But yeah, in one room we had... What was it? There was we found traces of pot. There were roaches from Jay's they rolled up. There was a crack pipe under one of the beds.
Edrus Rex.
And there was traces of meth
I
in
had to
little
clean that
baggies in the
literal
fucking,
shit up.
behind the bin.
Never thought more about quitting in my life.
Yep, we've been there. I remember I was working at a Chinese restaurant, and my mate was just like, "Oi, Chili, can you go clean the disabled toilets?" I was like, "Oh yeah, no worries, I'm not really doing anything. Just go in there, fucking wipe some shit down." Fucking walk in there, open the door, man. Someone did not have a fucking good time. There's just like this trail of shit leading up to the fucking bath, man. Not the bath, the toilet, man. and then half of it's on the side of the toilet, like squished. You could tell the guy was shitting while he was trying to take a shit, and ended up sitting in some of the shit, man. And I just closed the door, I walked back out, and I'm just like, I could see the cunt with the biggest shit-eating grin on his face. I'm just like, you fucking cunt. You found it, you get in there and clean it. I did have a genuine excuse at the time, because I was doing cleaning. The whatchamacallit, doing entrees and shit. But yeah, I think the worst thing in my hotel I found, we haven't had anyone have any serious bathroom emergencies, but we did have a rat. We had 2 rats die on this one bed. One died underneath the pillow. And so there were just all these maggots slowly hoarding their way around the pillow into there. And then there was another rat that bit its way into one of the bed covers and was hiding under the bed, like the spring part of the bed underneath, and then died in there. And so there was just, this mattress had this permeating smell of death coming from it, and was just infested with fucking maggots. It was pretty much at that point where we were just like, yeah, we probably got to do something about these rats.
Edrus Rex. See, I work alone, so I have to clean any shit I find on my own.
Yeah, man. It's a tough gig, bud. It's a tough gig. You know, I've worked on farms, but at least when you're cleaning up after animals, hell, there's even a chicken coop in my hotel I have to clean up sometimes. When you're working with animals, you can at least justify it to yourself, or you're like, well, they're animals, they don't know any better. But when people do it, you're just like, how do you fuck this up? How?
Edrus Rex. But on the upside, in the winter months I basically get paid to play video games.
Yeah, boy.
So, trade-offs. Splattered. I work at a museum.
Oh, a museum, bud. What kind of museum? Oh, actually, that's what I need to do. There's a, at our local museum, they got a whole exhibition on, Rome. I need to get into that, because I wanted to film a little tour of it. And then, yeah, hopefully make a whole video talking about Rome.
Edrus Rex. Be honest, how much graffiti do you have to clean off the exhibits? Edrus Rex. Shame.
Consul of Rome. To die in this sordid way. Quartered like some low thief.
Shame!
Shame.
I imagine that's what goes through Splatter's head when he's working at the museum and someone graffitis the Rome exhibit. He's just like, he was a consul of Rome!
Splattered. It's a museum that has all kinds of stuff related to the history of Michigan.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, history museum. Fuck yeah.
Edrus Rex. If some degenerate pervert wanted this MILFy 77 model, how much would they hypothetically have to bribe him with? Splattered. And Henry Ford.
Ooh, Henry Ford. Oh, yeah, that was
Working at a museum's probably cool even if it's for some boring shit like teapots or baskets.
Yeah. Like, I reckon working in a museum would be pretty chill. Yeah, because I think that, you'd only have, like, basic janitorial shit. I think, yeah, your worst case scenario would probably be some cunt having a very bad day in the toilets. But, yeah, especially being a history buff myself, I'd fucking love it. I think it'd be fun.
Edrus Rex. Henry Ford, inventor of the Jew flattener. Long may the legend reign.
I was trying to think of some way to more progressively spin that, but I don't know. I think it just speaks for itself. Oh, I know, yeah, we'll just replace a Jew with banker. There we go. There we go. Now it's more universal. T-bots are baskets. I mean, yeah.
Edrus Rex. Merchant, I think would be more APT.
Ah, yeah, there you go. I guess banker would be the more modernized term for it. Yeah, hang on a minute. Ooh. There's a general wanted this how would say hypothetically have to bribe you with? I'll probably just give it out for free. I still got some things I need to do. I know I wanted to do, get some jewelry going on the eyes. Oh, not the eyes. The fucking ears. Just fucking get earrings and pale it in your fucking eye. Gah! Am I beautiful? The price we pay for beauty.
Edrus Rex. Remember kids, when asked what would Jesus do, whipping money lenders and flipping tables is a valid option.
I can't be fucked drawing the hexagonal belt buckle. She can just have a standard issue rectangle belt buckle like the rest of you. What do you reckon would be one of the most fucking hectic museums to work at? I reckon maybe like a prehistoric museum, like a sort of natural history, where there's a lot of animals and shit like
Edrus Rex. A museum of modern art, no cap.
that. The Museum of Modern Art. That's not a real museum. That's just a scam. Some art museums would be pretty fun. But I mean, I'm pretty sure in reality, museums are kind of just a space. They kind of alternate between different exhibits. I don't think it's too often you'll have a museum that's specifically dedicated to one specific exhibit. They normally rotate them. At least that's what happens in my local museum. Have I miscalculated? I think I have. Hang on a minute.
Edrus Rex. You've heard about some of these modern art exhibits, right? Freakin' crucifix in a jar of urine from ages ago, woman covered in spaghetti, some twit who stamped some nonsense on a canvas using their ass cheeks.
Yeah.
Shit would be wild in a modern art museum.
Yeah. I've heard some... I've heard some shady shit about some modern art museums. Like them full on literally just being money laundering fucking things. Where what was it? You have all these companies would pretty much invest in a modern art museum, and then they just pick up whatever random crap they can, and then they sell it, or they put it up for auction for like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then they buy the artwork themselves with dirty money. So the money gets put to the museum, and then they pick up the revenue from the museum, so the money's clean again when they pick it up. I don't know how many museums do that. I know there was one, but I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, in the video where I was watching the guy talk about it, he's just like, yeah, and so that's how you end up with these modern art museums. If you're wondering why people play for absolute crap, because that is specifically what they're there for. It's meant to be crap because it's just a money laundering scheme.
Gas.
Literally just pick
I heard
anything.
one modern art piece was used on a sheet. If it's not mostly money laundering, I don't get art at all.
Yeah, there's been some interesting ones. Like, wasn't there the one where they literally just had a... They didn't even have an exhibit. I think there was this guy... I think he did it for a troll as well. He literally put up an exhibit. He paid to have an exhibit put up, and it was literally nothing. There wasn't even a blank canvas. It was literally just this empty space. I mean, yeah, you get other shit. Like, there's the guy who,
Hint of shrimp.
was it, made a toilet?
Night boyos.
Have a good one, shrimp. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Mainly because they're mostly parasites and, you know, they dig under your skin and shit like that. Point is, don't sleep outside. Well, you know, unless you're really, really drunk. And then hopefully the blood alcohol poisoning will kill any parasites that try to feed on your blood. But yes, hang on, we need to actually get around to this.
This is just comedy video. Uncle Roger, just joking around. Don't go attack anyone after this. Just laugh.
I made a boiled egg in a coffee maker in a hotel room. Ordering room service at hotels can get pretty expensive, and when you travel often, sometimes you just crave home-cooked food. So
What? This is your home cooked? What kind of
Hey,
broken family you come from? Your mother making food in coffee maker. You need to get new mother. I think this girl mom is psycho.
I'd say it's very fucking odd. It is coming from a guy, when the floods were going on, obviously I had no power in my house. So how did I cook food? I had to literally make a campfire in my backyard. And I had to make instant noodles, boiling it over a fire. I had to boil my fucking coffee over a fire. Oh wow, that's a really cute dress. Sorry, I just got immediately distracted when I looked at what was going on. But yeah, I mean, you do that shit also for camping, man. You're just cooking shit over a fire. So yeah, I don't understand why would you cook it in a coffee maker. Like...
Edrus Rex. Imagine not just eating hard, uncooked noodles.
Yeah, I mean, you could just do that just fine. Because let's be honest, you don't really eat instant noodles for the flavor. You eat them because they're filling. And if you eat the noodles raw, they just expand in your stomach later. So they're still just as filling. No one gives a shit about the nutritional value of fucking instant noodles. Mainly because their nutritional value is on par with cardboard. It's just that it's very delicious and filling. Cardboard.
first, here's some items that are easy to carry in your luggage.
Oh, and also, another fun fact.
Underscore Schwab
I know there's one
underscore
Chinese chick.
262 underscore.
Hey, how Schwab?
You boil the noodles on your Pentium 4.
How's it going, Schwabble? Thank you for contributing to the educational lesson in home cooking that we're going on here. How you doing, mate? I think I've asked that 3 times. How you doing, mate? One more for the road. How you doing, mate? Bang. We've got a 5 kill streak going on. I think that's like a support crate you can pull in.
Edrus Rex. PC users. My internals never get above 4.5C. Laptop users. I paid for the whole thermometer. I'm gonna use the whole thermometer.
I remember my old man's gaming PC, but it was an alright PC, but it had huge overheating problems. I literally couldn't play it inside.
Schwab underscore
You had to go out on the
underscore.
balcony and play it outside.
It's
where
very
it was fully
illuminating.
ventilated.
How you doing, Australian mate?
Yeah, pretty good, eh? Sorry I haven't been streaming last week, but yeah, I've just been busy between doing some putting together the new Corona-chan party video. A lot of work on Premiere. Actually, I'll show you a little something. And yeah, catching up on uni work. I got my first programming assignment
Edrus Rex.
coming up in a few weeks.
Busy. Super busy. His right hand's exhausted.
Hey, I alternate, alright? That way, you can level out the muscle growth, alright? You don't want one arm getting bigger than the other. It's just gonna look weird. So you need to alternate, alright? You need to alternate. Do a couple biceps on the right,
Underscore
couple
Schwalb
biceps on the left.
262 underscore. ZXVO is out returning videotapes. Edges Rex. Look at this adulterous piece of trash, not remaining committed to his hand.
I'll do the Adam West clip where there's Adam West and he goes to the fucking church to marry his right hand. And then the priest is like, if anyone has anything to say about why these two shouldn't be wed, raise your voice now or forever hold your peace. And then Adam West holds up his left hand and he's like, quiet, you had your chance.
Edrus Rex.
I lied.
We lead.
I have from the very beginning.
Oh no, I've made her arms white. Too white. I'm whitewashing history. No, I have to make it hexagonal. I've already animated the part where it's hexagonal. Damn it! Curse my attention to detail.
Edrus Rex. SMH. Man's whitewashing his robots.
Have you considered their feelings? Alright, there we go. Bum.
Edrus Rex. Have you considered robot diversity?
Mr.
Mr. Bite of Chill?
What we need now in the workplace, what we need at Chili Corp is more diversity in our robots. That is going to bring inclusivity and help end discrimination in the workforce. And that is why no one is allowed unions, because we have diversity. That way, you can now have a wide array, a whole diverse cast of people that are going to turn you into a glorified slave. Ooh, actually, we haven't checked up on, I haven't checked up on how the fucking Actibliz shit show has been going. I assume terribly. I know, I have not been keeping an eye on that one. Studio. Oh shit. I have horrifically miscalculated.
Edrus Rex. You know the piece I'm getting of Edie playing with herself?
Oh yeah?
Artist lives in Cali, and is still playing Overwatch. Makes me giggle.
Does he know? Do you know? Have you seen?
Edrus Rex. I'm positive she knows, since the woke nonsense radiates from her like rads from Chernobyl.
Also, I want to correct that. There are no rats living in Chernobyl. But what
Edrus
is
Rex.
living over in Chernobyl?
Asterisk like cancer from Chernobyl. Damn, I only have myself to blame.
You could have said catfish as well, because I know there's catfish living in the cooling pools for the main reactor. So basically, those are the huge puddles of water that, so if they need to cool the reactor, they just open those up and it'll dump water all over it. But, you know, kind of a bit of a moot point when the reactor explodes immediately. But yeah, there's catfish living in there. I think the main animals living around the Chernobyl area at the moment, or last I heard, were wolves and I think deer. I think deer pass through the area, but they don't stick around too long. They go there mainly because, yeah, there's no human activity, so they feel a lot safer there. And same with the wolves. The wolves like living there, because I think their fur is thick enough that it can keep away the, like, radiation for a decent amount of, their lifespan. But, I think it does ultimately shorten their life, but not to such a high degree. And, what was it? Yeah, they also like living in Chernobyl because, yeah, there's no humans around. And, you know, you got all these buildings set up, so the wolves are just like, dude, it's free real estate. You get free cover, and there's no humans to deal with. And obviously no other external predators like bears and shit you gotta compete with.
Edrus Rex. Shortens their life for now. In the future it'll make a race of super wolves who'll conquer the planet.
Dire wolves, man!
The furries were prophets.
Dire wolves, bud. Just all these furries in the streets of fucking Moscow. The yiffing has begun. You have to, like, repent now, Bliat. Actually, now I am curious. How does the furry fandom play out in Russia? Because the LGBT one didn't play out so well. Alright, back to
packets,
noodles.
Instant ramen.
Edrus Rex.
To carry
Already
than
begun.
all those
The
things
furry uprising
cash.
has.
You can use this to
Oh,
buy food
I imagine
instead
it's
of
met with
making
shame
it
and
in
beatings.
coffee.
Like everything in
Fried
Russia.
tortillas, small paper plates, aluminum foil sheets, and plastic cutlery. All of these items fit perfectly into one food store.
Why would you... I don't know. I don't know if I'm just confused or just really, really disappointed. Why would you bring all this? I don't understand.
Edrus Rex. Pretty sure there was a picture from Russia of a guy in his fursuit with his parents there, and they look already dead inside.
Oh no, that's I think that's from Romania. But yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Some Slavic country. Parents just looking down and being like, you know what, maybe communism not so bad after all. You know, many people die. Many people die over course of Iron Curtain, but no further.
Edrus Rex. Romania is basically just a piece of Russia that split off when the country was budding.
Pretty much. But was just too far away for Russia to grab back. And so they slipped into the hands of the EU. And then Ukraine was just like, ooh, wait up for me, guys. And then Russia's like, no, you get back here. Fuck you, Dad. No, you are part of USSR. The USSR has fallen. No, you are part of Russia. And now they have a soft war going on. Ah, good old Eastern Europe.
Edrus Rex. Get that war some Viagra.
on the bottom parts of these, so that's right. Alright,
Storage bag.
back
and
to being
nicely
disappointed.
That looked like most depressing holiday ever. Also, imagine if you get stopped at custom carrying that pack of shit. Uncle Roger rather get stopped for carrying white powder. And by white powder, I mean MSG.
Actually, I don't know how this would play out in the United States. I'm not even too sure how it would play out in Australia. But I don't know if you're allowed to bring cutlery on board. Even plastic. Because first of all, they provide it. So it's a bit of a moot point.
Edrus Rex.
And I feel like that would fall
Projectile
under...
dysfunction is a shamefully common problem among modern wars.
I've
New Sotoricos, guaranteed to bring the spice back to your war life.
opened the wrong thing. But yeah, I don't know. Do you reckon that would fall under some kind of like a security hazard? Trying to bring plastic cutlery on? I don't know if it would or it wouldn't. But I know, needless to say, for some reason, I don't know why, but the Americans are really schizoid about airport security. But yeah, I just feel like they would, I have no idea, but I feel like they would just say, no, not appropriate. We would provide an
Sotoricos is
area.
Finnish for war crime. Winking and laughing. Plastic cutlery? Nah, you'd be fine with that, so long as it's not in your carry-on.
Ah, yeah.
You can bring some stuff in your stowaway that you can't bring on your person.
Yeah.
Once you arrive
That
at your
makes sense.
destination, you can hit up a local convenience store or grocery and pick up small items like half dozen eggs,
Yeah, what?
some bacon, and then
Wait, what?
once you arrive at your destination, you can hit up a local convenience store or grocery.
So you're gonna go to store anyway? So why do you just get food from store? Why bother packing that sad food in bag? What her logic? Hiya.
Place instant oatmeal in a coffee maker currently.
And let's be honest, I think, if I would assume, in the United States of all places, hell, you've actually, yeah, it seems like it'd be just a common thing. You have pre-made food in fucking grocery stores, where you just buy the fucker, and then you can go slap it in a fucking microwave and bang, you're ready to go. And I mean, come on. McDonald's exists. You can just go there. And if you want to make the argument, oh, I don't want to eat at McDonald's because it's unhealthy. I don't think fucking cooking instant noodles in a goddamn coffee pot is very healthy. You don't know how often they clean out those coffee pots, man.
Fill the reservoir with filtered water and turn it on.
Looks so sad.
To sit for a bit. Pro
It
tip,
does
if
look
your
sad.
room offers complimentary tea bags, just add it to your
Edrus
oatmeal
Rex.
for some extra flavor.
I admit to be an
Ew, who
uncultured
add
swine,
tea bag
but
to
the sushi my local
oatmeal?
Jewel
Why
Osco
you
makes
want
is pretty
your
sweet.
oat to taste
Yeah,
like
sushi?
Earl Grey tea?
This is what's hectic about sushi. It's not really that hard to make. Really, the quality of the sushi is the quality of the ingredients, not so much how it's put together. So, like, even shit sushi still tastes good. That's what's so hectic about sushi.
Oatmeal is the saddest food
Like,
ever. It's so
I would genuinely be impressed if I found someone that fucked up a sushi roll unintentionally. I would genuinely be impressed. It's like falling off the side of a boat and not hitting the water. Like, I am impressed that you pulled that off.
sad, even MSG cannot save it. It like white people congee. Congee
Tea?
is one of Uncle Roger's favorite dish ever. It's a classic Chinese breakfast dish or something you eat when you sick. That right? In Asia, when you sick, you just eat congee. Nobody need doctor. Mom, I have COVID. Just eat congee.
Offers complimentary tea bags. Just add it to your oatmeal for some extra flavor. Yes, for tea bagging!
So dirty, Disney's, but being teabagged by someone still more hygienic than using hotel coffee maker. Sorry, children. Look at that.
I also love a little bit
So
of fresh
sad.
fruit on top. Gently place eggs in the carafe, add filtered water,
I guess
turn on the
boiling
machine,
egg okay.
allow the eggs to sit for about 7 to 10 minutes, peel and enjoy. For some ramen, place the packet contents into the carafe, add, you guessed it, filtered water, turn it on,
So she making instant noodle now.
Teh.
Who paired oatmeal with instant noodle? What?
mix, and enjoy straight out of the carafe. Make sure you clean the carafe really well with some soap and water afterwards. Here's what you can make with an iron.
So she gonna destroy the coffee maker. Now she gonna
You're
destroy
gonna
the
fuck up the iron, man.
iron. Hiya.
Form an iron sheet pan by folding
Who travel with aluminum foil? Who packing for trip going okay? I pack shoe, I pack jean, I pack my underwear. Feel like I'm missing something. I know. Travel essential.
Allow the iron to heat up and you can cook items like bacon. Use some of the bacon fat to fry an egg.
If I saw someone who had scrap aluminium foil packed in their bag, I would be very, very much inclined to believe that they're going to use that to wrap up some. Let's call them off the counter medicinal goods at some point in their vacation. You know what I mean?
You just need a little bit of patience.
Wait, so you have to holding the iron this whole time? How much free time this woman have? Are you unemployed or something?
Or make a quickie quesadilla on an ironing board.
No.
Then tortilla, spread on the cheese, and iron it out.
First of all, iron not replacement for real fire. You want to cook, use the real fire. You want the wok hay, no such thing as iron hay. Also, when business people, they actually want to use iron to iron their shirt, and now they smell like bacon and tortilla. Get them fired.
Feeling fancy? Use a coffee maker to make actual coffee this time.
It reminds me of like those life hacks channels where the quote unquote life hacks are just the most pointless and unnecessary things in the world. Usually the quote unquote life hack makes things even more convoluted than if you or even more expensive or more dangerous than actually using the thing that you would normally the non-hacker would employ.
Small container of ice cream and make yourself an affogato dessert. I may not be in a suite, but I'm sure living the sweet life.
You can tell the exact moment she regret her decision. She trying hard to pretend that it
This
tastes
is not
good,
real
but
food.
Uncle Roger bet after camera stopped rolling, she just go "Pleh, pleh, pleh." Secretly, she just dying inside. But it not only her. See, this another video. Can this chef make 3-course meal in coffee maker? Hiya, why are you torturing Uncle Roger like that? Why?
I'm Alexis, and I'm the Senior Food Specialist here at Taste Date. Oh,
No,
you can leave it.
no, don't take her rice cooker away.
Bro, I saw a fucking waffle iron, man. Waffles are a fucking delicacy in my life, bud. I have never made waffles myself. I've only ever had waffles, mainly in hotels in Singapore. And they're damn good. I do like waffles a lot. Maybe that's why I don't make it at home. I like it to be special, you know? I like it to be a great event in my life to have waffles.
I don't drink coffee, and I think I've.
You don't
Edrus
drink
Rex.
coffee, so how you
When
wake
I
up?
come to
Is
visit,
it just the
I'll bring
voices
my
in your
waffle
head?
iron,
It feels
chili,
hot.
Yeah,
winking
boy.
I think
and
I can
laughing.
actually go ahead and add the shrimp. So we just want
And
to
then
make
we,
sure
Yeah.
then we will cook instant noodles with
and
it.
Waffles
it's
are
actually
easy
turning
ASF.
pink. You can see it turning pink.
It turning pink because it embarrassed to be seen with you. Uncle Roger hang out with women who put seafood in coffee maker. I turn pink also. Auntie Helen have new boyfriend now, and I hope her new boyfriend only make food for her in coffee maker because that's all she deserve.
I give myself a pat on the back, but this is really good.
She gonna make salmon in coffee maker.
Next, I'm going to poach the salmon. It needs to be enough oil to submerge the salmon.
Ah, she making salmon confit.
Salmon down so that it'll actually fit in the coffee pot. I'm gonna infuse the oil with some peppercorns, lemon rinds.
Okay, decent ingredient.
I'm getting the oil to about 180. Gonna add the salmon in. So, oh, this looks really gross. The fat.
Yeah, no
is
shit!
leaving the salmon.
Ew!
No fucking shit, it looks disgusting.
You're right, it grows the fat leaving salmon. And you should leave kitchen. Salmon is beautiful fish.
By the way, just because he keeps saying, yeah, I'll say the only one I know is, my mum. Sure, she's, Singaporean, but basically Malay. Singapore was a part of Malaysia. When, but at one point in time, I think about in the 1920s, might have been later actually, might have been post World War II, but Malaysia was just like, okay everyone, now we're going to go both to the walls Islam, sound like good idea. And then Singapore was just like, I don't know lah, sounds like a pretty bad idea. And then Malaysia was like, okay then you go fuck off Singapore, no one like you go die in poverty. And then, yeah, they pretty much exiled an entire city from the country of Malaysia. And then another guy comes along and is like, but wait a minute, Singapore in that really good island that control all of trade. And then Malaysia go, oh ya ma, susah lah. And then, yeah, Singapore became one of the most wealthiest city-states in the entire world. Like, I think over the span of, 50 years or something, one of the most accelerated and rapid economic growths of any fucking,
Andrews Rex. That must
country in the
have been
world.
after WW2.
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't think the British would have tolerated that shit.
Yeah. You're probably right. Cause yeah, it was such a ludicrously small time frame. Like you know, China's rise over 100 years is pretty impressive, but fucking Singapore's was absurdly fast. Because yeah, they were perfectly positioned to control so all trade that was going around Asia, whether it's from the Americans in the east trying to trade with China to the north, or China in the north trying to trade with Australia to the south, or Australia in the south trying to trade with Europe, every single trade route had to go through Singapore. So Singapore just taxed all the trade that went through it, and they just made a fuckload of money. And yeah, now they're just a ludicrously wealthy nation.
You treat it like this. It looked like the salmon.
Oh, but yeah, to go off to my main point, that was the one I always heard from my ma. Ayah ma, susah lah. Bodoh sekali lalu. Which ayah ma, which obviously means God fucking damn it. Well, more or less. Not so much the F word. There is literally no swearing in Bahasa Indonesia. The most offensive thing you can say is bodoh sekali, which is you are stupid head. I think
Gas.
specifically like you're a stupid skull.
Mafalindo would have been a super state.
Oh, Mafalindo would have been a super state, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much impossible because you had what was it after World War II? You had I think the Americans backed the Philippines. I think they also sort of backed Malaysia. Indonesia was backed by the Soviets. And then they eventually went full Islamist after the Americans funded... they basically funded a genocide of all the, well, quote-unquote, all the communists there, but, you know, during the massacre, they killed a whole lot of democratic and people. Pretty much, they killed everyone that wasn't hard balls to the walls Islamist. And then, yeah, Indonesia went full Islamist, and, well, you know... As I mentioned before, not exactly the best systems. Kind of on the verge of creating a new super variant of the coronavirus. But yeah, there was a whole lot of fighting over the Pacific Islands, the Pacific countries, post World War II. Because you had the French and the fucking French, the British, and the Americans all trying to sort shit out there. But hey, that's a story for another time. Kind of interesting. If you're into that sort of thing. If you just want me to keep putting on the Malay accent, constantly just going, what are you doing, lah? Because that's how you sound like you from Malaysia. You just say lah at the end of everything, lah. Okay, if you want to say Aussie, you just add mate at the end of everything, mate. Well, if you want to sound Kiwi, you just add bro to the end of everything, bro.
Mutating. It trying to grow leg so it can escape from there.
Leaving the salmon.
Also, niece and nephew, this not fat, this a protein in salmon called albumin. And when you cook salmon too hot, it all come out like this. It make Uncle Roger put my leg down from chair. I think because in this coffee
Edrew's
maker, you
Rex.
can't control
Our poor little
temperature.
brother in the
heating at
Philippines.
bottom. So
Really
bottom
should
part
have made the
hotter than
mistake.
top part.
Same
Uncle
with
Roger
Puerto
don't know
Rico.
why she used thermometer to
Well,
measure
poor is
temperature.
definitely
You
correct.
can't even control that shit.
Salmon, but it looks like, oh my god, it looks like it's covered in warts. There's like little balls of fat.
What?
There's like.
What a waste. What a waste of perfectly good salmon. Like, salmon's so good you can eat it raw, and you just ruined it. Just ruined it.
That her little dance when she see gross thing.
Oh. Okay.
Ugh.
The salmon, I don't know.
Look just like Auntie Helen before makeup.
This needs a thorough wash after what just happened.
Yeah, no shit.
On to part 2. So for this, I'm gonna like simmer some beans. I just putting beans in a coffee pot feels wrong.
What? What she say? What she say?
I just putting beans in a coffee pot feels wrong.
Putting bean in coffee pot feel wrong, but putting prawn and salmon in there feel right. What this woman thinking? Uncle Roger would hate to be her roommate. Good morning. Time for my coffee. Why coffee tastes like fish? Did you make salmon?
Actually,
No.
tomatoes can blacken and kind of.
Run for your life, tomato. They're gonna torture you.
Hopefully they can get some char. Ooh. Okay, there's some sound.
Just like Jamie Oliver Vigil. You hear sizzling, I hear your ancestor crying.
There's a little bit of.
Just that not enough color. You might as well eat it raw if look like this.
I'm almost done, so I'm gonna text some friends, see if they want to come up and try it, and
You're gonna text your friends. Don't invite other people to eat this bullshit. If your friend invite you to their place to eat coffee maker food, they not friend.
I feel like but I don't think they would guess a coffee maker. I get courses here?
Okay, her voice is most annoying voice Uncle Roger ever hear. I in my mind, she deserves to eat coffee maker food.
One and done, me honey. One and done, me honey. I did. It was.
One and done, me honey. That all Uncle Roger here. One and done.
We've got some white beans with olive oil poached salmon, steamed asparagus ribbons, and blistered tomatoes. I like it.
You like it? Hiya, where your taste bud?
This challenge today.
That's what happens when all you eat is fucking McDonald's. Just processed crap. You don't know the difference.
To make all these 3 courses with a twist.
What was the twist? Oh god.
I made all 3 courses using only a coffee maker.
Stop! Agree, stop making food in coffee maker. Hiya. I hope her new boyfriend always cook for her. I hope Auntie Helen new boyfriend always cook food for her in coffee maker. That's all she deserves. Alright, let's try coffee spitting scene. Let's try to not ruin any of my furniture or laptop. Let's hope I got it. If they invite you over for coffee maker food, they not friend. Friend, don't try to give friend diarrhea. Nieces and nephews.
I don't want to watch outtakes. I want to watch more shit food. Rice cooker, 3-course
Rice
meal.
cooker is Uncle Roger's favorite thing, and this chef tried to make 3-course meal with only rice cooker. Fuyo!
I'm Alexa. Alexis, your chef who is always up for a challenge. Rice cooker, no problem.
This lady last time made salmon with coffee maker, and her salmon looked like it have herpes. Can she do better this time? Niece and nephew, remember to subscribe to Uncle Roger channel. When we hit 4 million subscriber, Uncle Roger gonna make my own ramen, and niece and nephew can judge me.
Welcome back to Chef Out of Water. I'm Alexis, your chef who is always up for a challenge. So let's see what's next.
Oh my god, niece Alexis have 2 rice cookers.
No, that's not my rice cooker.
Uncle Roger,
Edrew's
faithful
Rex.
to my one rice cooker.
Link the ramen
But niece
video in the
Alexis
Discord for
is
after.
Rice cooker
Oh yeah,
fucker.
boy.
Of course, I've used a rice cooker to make rice before,
Make
but
ramen.
never anything else. So
Fuck,
it
that
turns
looks
out people
solid.
make all sorts of things with rice cookers.
Correct,
There's cakes,
correct.
there's curds,
We do.
there's sauces. I think this is going to be really interesting that it only has 2 features, which are cook and warm.
Only 2 feature. Hiya, why you?
Dude, what kind of rice cooker does she normally work with? Because yeah, that's why I thought it was mine, because mine only has warm and cook. When you turn it on, it warms up, and when you push the button down, it cooks it. There's an internal weight plate, so it knows how long it should cook in relation to how much weight has been put inside of it.
Rice cooker so ghetto. This
Or you can go full hardcore parkour UNICEF style. I've done this once and cook it on an open fire. Yeah, boy.
cooker as basic as niece Alexis. Uncle Roger rice cooker have so many features. It have white rice, sushi rice, porridge, and brown rice. This rice cooker have more feature than Auntie Helen have affair. She a cheater.
I'm going to start off with dessert. I'm going to try to make a chocolate cake today.
Chocolate cake, good choice. Rice cooker, actually very good at making cake. If you Google, you will see so many recipes out there for rice cooker cake because Asian people, we hate oven. We don't use it. It only used for storing pot and pan.
The
It's
Mercury
a convenient place to store
White
things
people
you want
using
to hit
rice
your cake
cookers is
with.
white
First
supremacy.
thing I need to do
LOL, how's it going,
is
Chili?
not really an honor all.
How's it going?
No idea how long it takes
Fuck.
for heat. but-
Literally everyone else's name except yours sprung to mind. How's it going, Deadpool?
This not oven. Hi.
My brain was just like, how's it going, Shrimp? No, Rex. No, Splat. No, god damn it.
Brown sugar, white sugar, eggs,
Good.
vanilla,
Good ingredient for cake.
powder, baking powder. This is all very
Yeah, we're
standard.
watching
Rice cookers are basically steam.
Chinaman
So
get
if you
angry
have
at
a
white
steamed
people
cake, then a baked
for
cake.
not cooking
In
right.
Asia, steam cake very common. You go get dim sum and you have ma lai go and lo bak go. Uncle Roger think rice cooker for cake is
The
great
Merc with a
idea.
mouth.
Fancy
Good
drip
brother.
time. To get a perfect
Edrew's
circle,
Rex.
take a piece of parchment,
I'm proud to be
fold it,
number
put
2
it
on
over
that
your bowl,
list.
and
Only
just cut
because
like
shrimp
this.
is irreplaceable.
Fuyo, that like
Hey, it makes good
magic
metal.
trick. Is she a witch or
The Merc with a
something?
mouth. How dare you? LOL.
Fuyo, I did it also. Almost perfect circle. Just here.
Yeah, I
fucked
have
up.
no idea why I had
So
so
take
much
batter
difficulty
in the
thinking
rice
of your
cooker.
name.
A few minutes later.
I'm gonna take my cold cake. I'm gonna cut out 3 mini cakes. I'm gonna make a mini chocolate layer cake. Okay, if I stack 3 of them, that looks absolutely crazy. That looks absolutely crazy.
Uncle Roger definition of crazy is someone who stab you and burn your house down. Alexis definition of crazy is cake with 3 layers.
Gas. I'm gonna go cause I
I
didn't
could
make
cut
the
them in
list.
half And do. Oh, I can make a.
Oh,
full-
now I feel bad,
4
Jazz.
layer. That must be extra
Please,
crazy.
baby, don't leave me. I can change. I
4
can
layer
change.
cake is psychopath behavior.
Chicken and potatoes, classic. This actually isn't a chicken, it's a Cornish game hen because this is so small, a chicken wasn't gonna fit inside.
Like Uncle Roger always say, it's not the size, it's how you use it. Sorry, children.
Try to get some color from the bottom, but just in
I just
case, I
realised I
thought
covered
doing
the-
like some
coloured the arms
paprika
wrong.
rub would help give
Okay, paprika rub is like fake tan for chicken.
coriander.
The merc with a
salt.
mouth.
Don't be shy.
Ah.
Throw some MSG
At
in
gas
there
me love you
also.
long time.
Don't need
Something concerning the
Edrus
rice cooker
Rex.
switched from cook to
I could
warm.
change, but I
And
won't.
When I
You need
press
to know
cook,
you're beneath me.
it just-
You're beneath my heel. Now get on all fours. I want to put
This
my feet up.
happening because basic rice cooker like this work. It will turn off by itself when it realizes rice is done cooking. And they do this by detecting temperature. Before rice done cooking, there's still water on bottom. So bottom of rice cooker temperature will not be higher than 100 degrees Celsius because that's the boiling point of water. But when rice done cooking, all the water evaporate. So bottom of rice cooker will be higher than 100 degrees Celsius. And there's sensor in there detecting this and will turn off rice cooker by itself. See, Uncle Roger brain, so much science. Needs Alexis, if you want to keep rice cooker on all the time, just make sure there's always water at the bottom of rice cooker. Keep watching this video. Let's see if she figured it out.
I'm just cutting some aromatics right now. Add some flavor to the base of the chicken. Oh, this is gonna be a long day.
Or maybe your kitchen haunted and there goes in there turning it off to fuck with you.
I didn't see what happened. Hang on.
Keep watching this video. Let's see if she figured it out.
I'm just cutting some aromatics right now. Add
The
some
merc
flavor
with a
to
mouth.
the base of the chicken.
I can join stream.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. Wait.
This is gonna be a long day.
Ah,
Or
there we
maybe
go.
your kitchen
Actually, no, we should go in
haunted
and chill
there
out.
goes
But
in
people
there
know we're
turning it
live.
off to fuck with you.
It's making the right sound. It sounds right, it smells
The
right.
sizzling sound good.
Wow, this is gorgeous. Free! Fly free!
No.
Don't play
that's
with your
very
food.
Cruel. Chicken can't even fly when it alive. Don't
Hey,
give
how's it
big
going, bud?
chicken false hope.
Good.
Just gonna get a little more color on. Oh, this is switched to warm too.
Oh god.
I have to be honest, I don't know what to do.
Either add some water or hire intern whose whole job is to hold down button for you.
It feels like something's wrong with this machine.
I'm touching myself
It
tonight.
can't be me.
Only you.
I know about machines.
God damn.
So the cake looks like
Edrus
it's
Rex.
actually staying uncooked.
We now know
which I
Chili
think
will
is because of
guaranteed
the
forget
water
about
in
us
the
after
base.
5 days
I
without
think
contact.
Oh, Fuyo needs Alexis, so smart.
Okay, what in the
Chicken.
actual?
I need to get it back to cook.
God, do I have the
Cook it
memory of a
with some
goldfish?
white wine so that it adds more
What?
moisture.
Oh,
Very good
oh,
idea
geez, I'm on stream. I
using
forgot.
wine because wine boiling point.
Hey, you forget you're the one that joined it.
So machine won't turn off by itself, and also wine has more flavor. Not bad.
Oh.
Looking nice.
You know, it doesn't have that crispy skin because it was kind of like in liquid, but there's some browning. It's quite pretty. This is gorgeous. There's like all this sauciness.
You see, she throw the whole bulb of garlic
What?
in there. Uncle Roger, like garlic is one of Uncle Roger's favorite ingredients.
Oh, just watching
Many
this
niece
thing.
and nephew complaining. Chopping garlic, peeling garlic, make your hands smell like garlic. This the solution. Don't even chop, just throw the whole thing in there.
Stinky fart.
Now that my chicken's done, I'm gonna get my potatoes ready. The steamer
Probably not.
basket worked with cake.
Hiya, you have rice cooker. Why don't you just make rice as your carb? No need potato. In life, you only need 3 types of carb. Rice, noodle, or rice noodle. Hashtag potato so lame. Niece and nephew, tweet this. Let's get it trending.
Oh.
Finally, a dish that makes sense for
You know
a
who's
rice
really
cooker.
funny is
I'm
the
going
guy,
to make mussels and white wine.
What?
Awaken with
Finally, a
JP,
dish that makes
because
sense.
Who's
he
this?
like he like mocks fucking liberals. Like he acts like
For a rice
but he like you know how the vegans are like, oh, you eat meat, ew, and then
Yeah.
he's like, he doesn't feel it's like ew, you eat salad. Oh,
Okay.
I have no taste, no I've lost my appetite. Fucking great.
There's one of this guy where he's just like, someone asks if they have vegan. He's like, what do you mean vegan? He's like, oh, no animal products. He's like, what? You want to eat salad? You want to eat leaf? No, you go out. You go somewhere else.
Yeah, yes. Fuck that shit.
Like, I mean, I can understand, like, being vegan for health reasons. Like, for whatever reason, you can't digest, like, meat. Or some shit like that. Or your doctor has advised you that, you know, you need certain
Edrus
fucking...
Rex. Vegetable
shit
tastes
from
like
vegetables.
sad anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, the idea of becoming vegan for moral reasons, it's pretty fucking weird.
Yeah.
Especially because, you know, it's pretty hypocritical.
Yeah.
You guys argue and it's just like, well, I don't like to eat animals because it causes pain. And then, you know, you bring up that actually plants have nervous systems as well. Everything that's alive has a nervous system. Everything feels pain. Because if they can't feel pain, then how would they know when something's gone wrong in their life?
Exactly.
The only difference is with plants and vegetables is that they don't have eyes to stare into as they die. But I assure you, they are looking back. They know what you are doing to them. They feel pain.
Yeah.
Edrus Rex. Remember, kids, vegans care more about eating animals than they do the migrant workers who shit on their vegetables for fertilizer.
4 or 5 years ago.
I was a vegetarian for 7 years cause my second grade teacher showed me slaughterhouse
fucking
footage.
vegan protesters at a restaurant down in Toronto.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I know, this is great. So there's this place called it's Antlers.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen it before.
Yeah. They were protesting, and then the chef slash owner comes out with a I think it was like a deer leg, and starts butchering it there, and they all flip the fuck out. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, you're asking for it, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to gas. I was a vegetarian for 7 years because my second grade teacher showed me slaughterhouse footage. Yeah, see, that didn't work for me. I guess I'm too sadistic. Where people are just like, look at this footage of what the horrible things they do to animals to get your meat, and I'm just like, yes! I like knowing things died for my belly.
Yeah.
I mean, quite frankly, I'm of the opinion that, like, in a fair world, look, when I die, my time's up and I got nothing else to live for, mate, fucking cut me up and feed me to... Go feed me to fucking pigs for all I give a shit, man. Circle of nature as far as I'm concerned. They eat us, and sooner or later, something's gonna eat me. I don't know if it's gonna be trees, I don't know if it's gonna be some wolf,
Edrus
I don't know if
Rex.
it's gonna be maggots, but I'm gonna be
That's
someone's
the Asian
dinner.
in you wanting to know something is beneath your short ass.
Oh, I saw this vegans getting owned online. Oh, it was hilarious because, like, it was like some stupid vegan on Facebook, like, oh, you know, you're they're describing your stomach and blah blah blah, and someone responded, dude, that is the most fucking metal description of being a meat eater. My stomach is a bottomless abyss that needs to be sated, and but never will.
I mean, I reckon probably the best argument though to go throw a bone from the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
I reckon probably the best argument is that specifically for the cattle industry, beef, cow farts, one of the largest greenhouse gas producers, you know?
Edrus Rex. My stomach is the charnel pit of delicious creatures.
I mean, that would be my big, for me personally anyway, that would be my whole argument for moral veganism. But I mean, you know, that's only one fucking animal. I'm of the opinion, you should fucking farm local animals, especially here in my fucking country, which is obviously very fucking environmentally sensitive to changes
Yeah.
I think we should full on farm kangaroos.
God damn it! You just beat me to that, you
Gas.
son of a bitch.
There's nothing natural about industrial farms.
I
Birthed in
literally was
cages,
just about to
Pretty
fed
much.
on
fucking
growth
say that
hormones
when
before a
talking.
conveyor belt takes them to a buzz saw.
Yeah.
And then think about, well, I don't know how much meat you could get like from one of those like super jack fucking.
Dude, you can get plenty of meat from them.
Edrew's Rex.
I bet.
Farm emus.
yeah.
Hype.
Yeah, you can buy kangaroo meat in the more independent and local grocers, because they are classified as pests, because they are naturally extremely violent and very territorial.
Yeah.
And so they naturally will end up getting hunted, and then you could just sell the meat. And of course, the Indigi boys, they also just go around hunting kangaroos.
Yeah.
If you head out fucking Whoop Whoop Man and you hit some of them up, you're gonna have a fucking traditional fucking native style feed where they they full on just impale a fucking kangaroo over the
KFC.
Spitfire and cook it, man.
Time for some BBE.
Oh,
Bruce's
wow.
barbecue emu.
Yeah, bud.
You know what? I would love to try it at least once.
It's not bad, man.
Once.
It's a strong, like a tough texture like beef, but it's got a little more of a like a lamb sort of taste to it,
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. Like whenever I see that there's kangaroo meat on sale, I'll get that over beef.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's nothing natural about industrialized farms. Yeah, actually, you want to know how unnatural that is, Gas? Most, especially dairy cows, literally cannot survive outside of a farm. I know dairy cows, because they're milked so often, they've been just genetically engineered to constantly produce milk. So if you let them out into the wild, it doesn't matter how many, because they don't have children at a high rate. And their children simply don't drink that much milk. So their udders will end up producing so much milk, they will end up poisoning themselves and dying.
God, I wish I lived somewhere I could get fried alligator more often. Stuff is delicious.
I don't think I've
Same
ever
with
had
all kinds of
crocodile or
shellfish.
anything.
I need to live in a coastal swamp with good internet.
Yeah, boy. Well, isn't that just Florida, Rex? A giant swamp with good internet. From what I've heard, that's Florida.
And meth. Lots and lots of fucking meth.
Yeah. And that's why that's why Florida is basically the right side up version of Queensland, where I live.
Oh my god.
Edrew's Rex. Good internet. It's Florida we're talking about. The only good thing there is the cocaine business and the meth.
I don't know, we've got pretty shit internet down here, so maybe it has something to do with all the reptiles.
I think we've discussed this on the stream before, that Canada's internet is absolute dog shit.
But I'm pretty sure it's still better than ours. But I have no idea about the internet infrastructure in Canada. Like, ours was intentionally fucked up.
Oh.
It was a big fucking It was basically a play by the Murdoch media, so that's the fucking the News Corp boys, who
of course,
because they were obviously afraid of the rise of new media, and basically
Edrew's
they're
Rex.
eating into their industry, especially
You
Netflix
could have
and
had
shit.
fiber connections across the country,
Yeah.
but your government decided to do a blended system where it's fiber for the main arteries, but
Yeah.
to your individual places it's the shittier one.
Yeah, the copper. And so and here's the thing, Rex. Not only is it slower internet, because it's copper, it's slightly cheaper to install, but it's much more expensive to maintain because it's more prone to breaking down. And it doesn't even matter because you're still going to have to replace it eventually, which is what the private sector is currently doing now with Optus and shit like that. So they literally just, there was literally no point to it. It was entirely a fucking corporate play by, the News Corp boys, because they were afraid of the rise of new media. But now because, they've got their own online sites and they've got their own fucking version of Netflix going, now Now they're giving the go-ahead. Oh yeah, you can install the NBN. But now it's pretty much too late. No one wants to fucking... Most of the private sectors have already done it themselves. So if most people who want NBN, like optic to the fucking node, they've already gone and got it. And so they don't even give a shit anymore. And besides, they keep getting distracted over stupid shit. And yeah, so we had just this golden opportunity to become... If we had a full-on fucking optic to the node across the whole country, we would have had... we would have technologically had the opportunity, anyway, to be on par with South Korea and Japan and Singapore and shit like that.
Stupid shit like having to quarantine NSW
But
loop with a
Two? But yeah, it just wasted and for nothing. Because yeah, the NBN was a big campaign for the Labour government. And then obviously so Labour's obviously the more lefty sort of party, but they're not really that lefty. They're basically the Workers' Party. And then the Conservatives, which is supposed to be the Liberals, sorry, is supposed to be the Conservative Party, but not really. They're just the not even just corporate elitists, just elitist on the whole party.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is what's so hectic about the two major parties in Australia. It's not horizontally set up like in most countries where it's conservative versus progressives sort of dealio. It's skewered vertically, where it's basically
Speaking of Japan,
the elites
apparently
versus
they've
the
got the most
common
friendly
workers.
Valorant servers in OS. Played a couple games there,
Jeez.
and despite being absolutely crap 90% of the time because of my enormous ping, they were still friendly.
Oh yeah,
Restream.io.
That's probably just Japan for you.
Trophy, congratulations.
Mm.
You've
Well, in
received
Canada
100
here, we got
messages today with
the
Restream chat.
Conservatives, which is obviously like the right wing, the Republican, the Liberals, who are more or less the Democrats, and then you got the we have a third party. I mean, they're not real. I mean, okay, so the NDP, which is sort of I guess like a socialist ish kind of party, and the thing is, like, the NDP are kind of a running joke. The only time they ever, I think they may have had formed the government once, but the closest in recent times was they became the official opposition party.
Oh yeah.
But pretty much any other time, it's between the Conservatives and the Liberals.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, our fucking joke party, if you will, is the Greens. Sometimes they get power on local level, but never get power on the state level. And so everyone just calls the Greens. The main one is just pretentious Labour. It's what people who would vote for Labour but are so self-absorbed and pretentious they want to vote for the Greens.
Oh my god.
And also well known for taking credit for a lot of Labour's work. And also, one of the most hilarious instances I know, the New South... Was it I think it was the New South Wales branch of the Greens ended up being called the Reds because the whole party was full of all these communist sympathizers. And even then,
about states' rights.
It was they were like these champagne communist types. So just all these spoiled rich kids who they were just using like party funds, man, to have fucking sex parties and shit like that. And when it all came out, pretty much everyone had to resign because the whole Greens party was just like, delete this now.
Oh fuck! I love that.
It says Chile, you don't understand. It was about states' rights. Yeah, probably. We got otherwise the right-wing version of the meme party or the joke party is One Nation, who, oh yeah, they're still around, but they don't really do anything. They basically just sit around and complain about everything, and there's no direction, and the leader has no authority over anything. All the One Nation really does nowadays is basically just stab each other in the back. They will just stab each other in the back because sooner or later, people in the party realize that there's no direction to the party. And there's no real commanding authority to hold anyone accountable, so they all just run around stabbing each other in the back.
Dumbasses.
Good meme.
Yeah. So we used to have
Gas.
like,
One
smaller-
nation sounds like
basically,
libertarians.
I
Kind
see
of.
sheep. What? What the fuck are you putting in the Discord? For address. The fuck? I see sheep? I got one for you.
Crazy office cooking. Ooh.
Edrus Rex. Gotta maximize your brain to understand it. Deadpool. And big in your gray cells.
Rex says you're just not on point. You gotta sharpen your mind, Deadpool. You're not enlightened enough to understand.
Yeah, fuck off.
I mean, these Canadians, am I right, Rex? They have the worst education
Edrus
system.
Rex.
Just a bunch of idiots, you know?
Because it is an actual code, and one relevant to the picture above it.
Americans. You know what Americans are? Fucking, damn it.
You blew it.
Fuck, yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, it's related to the video above. Or relevant to the picture above.
Oh.
Edrus Rex. 2 right, Chile. Canada's basically one big West Virginia. Even treated their natives the same Lucas a week. Gas. That's Canadians for me.
Fucking 2 right there. Fuck, that was a hell of a shit show when they found all the fucking the mass graves under those old fucking schools, man, in Canada.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old colonialization.
Yeah.
I was actually reading not too recently about fucking the blackbirding trade in Australia, which was basically pretty much legalized slavery, or as close as you can get to full-on slavery. And this was during a period of time where the British had already abolished slavery, so they were cracking the shits at the Australian government over it. And they kept demanding they'd go into all these royal commissions into fucking, or not really commissions, but having all these inquiries into whether or not this is slavery, and all the Australian governments were like,
Edrus Rex.
no, it's not slavery.
Oh Chile, you know about this boycott Twitch day to counter
Yeah,
hate,
check this one out.
right? I'm planning a stream for that day to promote
Woo!
hate. You in? We can discuss all the shit we hate.
Oh yeah, boy, hang on. Boy. That's a nice play. Hang on, I want to quickly look at this. Boycott Twitch Day.
Oh, wait, Chile, it's only
Edrus Rex.
6 days to my birthday.
It's
Ooh,
ICU,
nice.
and you is a female sheep.
Like, yeah.
Pronounced like you.
So what you gonna get me?
The same thing I get you every day. Disappointment.
I expect nothing less.
Juanidoses. Gave me daddy. Gave me daddy.
How's it going, Juan? Twitch streamers are boycotting the site for a day to protest hate raids. Ooh. Next week, streamers plan to step away from Twitch for a day in an effort to combat how the platform continually lets down its marginalized creators down. Earlier this month, streamers randomly read Twitch do better hashtag and blah 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 blah. Many of the posts revolved around how offered tepid protections against sustained harassment, in particular hate raids, of which bad faith viewers use the platforms to raid feature to flood a channel en masse with slurs and vile language are not only possible, but becoming a daily nightmare for folks using lesbian servers. And since it's nearly effortless to create an account on Twitch, I was able to sign up for a bunch of accounts. It's absurdly easy to circumvent any bans, at least until measures like account verification on phone numbers are implemented. Actually, here's an interesting point. I always thought you had to be an affiliate to start a raid, but no, anyone can fucking do it.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I feel like that's their own grave they dug there.
Yeah, like.
All the trolls are just like, ooh, exploitable.
Gee, the internet's not going to do that.
Yeah. Oh, that because the internet is notoriously known for being so well behaved.
Here's Rex.
Looking at you,
If you're
4chan.
on the internet and you're afraid of people disliking you, don't be on the internet.
I guess
At gas, get over it and have some bacon.
To throw a bone to the other side of the argument, I think a genuine concern is if you are a Twitch streamer and you're affiliated and then you get raided and then people start spamming naughty words and shit like that, the streamer themselves could end up getting banned. I'm not too sure about that.
Of course, yeah.
But
yeah, no, I agree, absolutely.
I think that's the main thing from that end. I'll just point out, but generally speaking, though, Rex, yes, it's pretty much inevitable that people will dislike you on the internet, so you may as well get comfy with that in advance.
Gas.
Like somebody,
I got over it 22 years ago.
Be some feature that they implement that someone's gonna be like, oh, there's a way to I can exploit this, and so they're like, oh, god damn it, now we have to patch it, we have to deal with this because we're too stupid to have the foresight to sure. Can this be exploited?
But I mean, the Twitch, I don't know who the fuck's in charge and doing shit over there, but like, all I don't know, the Twitch admin just seems really fucking, or the Twitch moderation team just seems really fucking corrupt.
Rex.
I mean, there's obviously,
Yeah, but chilly. Auto moderation, which a significant majority of these people use, automatically refuses to show a laundry list of explicit words, and you can add your own words to the list. Not to mention Twitch's own settings keep certain words from being sent even without moderation settings.
I was talking to Rex, sorry, yeah, that's a good point, Rex.
Fuck
It is a
shitter,
good
fuck
point.
shitter, fuck shitter.
Yeah, that's a good point, Rex. But I reckon, yeah, I've always found the fucking, the Twitch admins to be quite corrupt, because, you get even the most obvious shit, like the fucking, what's that, you get all the fucking, the ethos and shit like that. Basically making sexualized content, and getting away with it. And whenever they get called out on it, when people start fucking screaming at Twitch to do something about it, they just get a slap on the wrist.
Shitter.
Like, they get banned for a week or some shit like that. And so, you get suspended for a fucking week. And of course they're not gonna fucking learn anything, and so they come back, and then they just do the same shit with a different spin on it.
Anyway. Salient point, I find it absurd I'm planning to have a good time. Figured you'd be down for it.
Yep, I'd be keen.
Daddy Slove.
Yeah, boy. Sorry about the noise. I'm stirring up my coffee that's going cold now.
Oops.
Oh well, iced coffee. But I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious to everyone that Twitch doesn't properly moderate itself. And they clearly don't have any universal standard. Yeah, of course cunts are gonna fucking just exploit it. Because, yeah, there's clearly no direction on anything. Hang on. We'll go. The Washington Post reported, Twitch streamers say the issue has only exacerbated in the past few months, possibly the result of the platform expanding its tag list to include 350 tags classified by gender, sexual orientation, race, nationality, ability, mental health, and more. On one hand, like, here's the thing, I think I mentioned this when I was talking about Ralph about it. Ooh.
How much for a rush job on making a Milfy Edie dolled up like
What?
C77 but wearing a red dress instead?
Alright.
Milfy vtuber stream about hate.
Ooh. Fuck. It's next week. September 1st. I might be able to quickly hammer something out for you, Rex, but... Yeah, maybe. Because I am a bit backlogged on shit. Good uni shit I need to get on top of, but... You know, I might be able to. But,
Well,
yeah, that...
Get your granny to stick a
Edrew's
finger up
Rex.
there and
Two?
Yeah, that's why it'd be a rush job XD I'll
your
pay.
backlog.
You know I'm good at it.
I'm gonna go with it's too expensive. But, yeah, I was talking to Rex about this. Like, the whole 350 tags classified by gender, race, sexuality, and blah, blah, blah. I don't see why they just can't have a tag that just says safe space. Or something like that. Because, yeah, obviously safe space is a bit of a memey word. But, I mean, when you see, if you just saw a tag, safe space, then it's pretty much, yeah, okay, everything's supposed to be sanitized in here. You don't need to have all these tags when they all just fall under one umbrella.
The problem with that is that that's a huge target.
But having
Edrew's Rex.
But having all the
Fair
expanded
play,
gender shit
mate.
is the same as well.
If I'd have known sooner,
Yeah.
I'd have talked about it sooner. XD, there is
But
a
I
safe
think
space
it's
tag.
Oh, true.
the tag safe space would be like a basically like condensed. Basically, it's saying, hey, you know, if you want to try and trigger me, then here you go.
Yeah.
'Cause
But I've also noticed that, you know, when everyone has the LGBTQ plus thingamajig up there, they also usually just have straight up in the rules that you're not allowed any type of, pretty much no hostility of any kind. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like, I just don't... I just think it's all a little absurd and doesn't really amount to much. Yeah, but yeah, like it says on here, on one hand...
Not to mention once you're affiliated, you can set your chat to follower/subscriber only chat. God,
Yeah.
Don't get me started on the alphabet soup tag.
Yeah.
I've already gone into it.
Yeah, we've gone over that bridge. But yeah, on one hand, so when it's saying the 350 tags classified by gender, sexuality, blah, 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 blah. On one hand, this allows creators to more
Edrew's
easily
Rex.
find a community.
Actually,
on the other hand,
I
it's
could
made
set
it
this
far
chat to
easier for
follower
racist
only right
trolls to
Well,
find and harass
not for
creators.
YouTube,
Well, not really
but you
racist
get it.
trolls, just trolls on the whole. Could set the chat to follower right now. But yeah. I know what you mean. So yeah, like, having the 350 tags is still having the same effect of just the one... Like, it's having both the same double-edged effects of if you just had one overlapping umbrella safe space term. So yeah, it just seems like from my end, it just seems like they're just adding more crap that just doesn't do anything. Plus Twitch takes a solid percentage of subscription revenue, with half going to streamers, half going to the platform, blah,
Edrew's
blah, blah.
Rex.
Streamers stole Kotaku,
But
blah,
Chili,
blah, 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 blah.
what about the racist alphabet soup people? Luker Kawi.
I assume those are the people that they're waving the rainbow flag and they're just like, look at the flag, red, white, blue. What are the other? No, hang on, what are the colors of the rainbow? I can't remember the song. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. But you want to know what's not on that rainbow flag? There ain't no goddamn black.
Oh shit!
Edrew's Rex. Red, white, blue. But I don't see no damn black in here. XD.
If streamers have to continuously put up with this video, at least get a fair chunk of the pie, yeah. But yeah, this is just advertising on the whole. From a business sense, you should never rely on advertising to be your foundational income. I've always been of the opinion that crowdfunding is a good foundational income. It's so hard. Hang on, we got a quote here. It's so heartbreaking to see all the stories of marginalized people on the platform being attacked for something outside of their
I
control.
love racists, they're the best. I would love to have a girl with a swastika tattooed on her pussy.
That sounds like it'd be very uncomfortable getting a tattoo on your pussy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'd assume it'd be quite uncomfortable to get a tattoo on your dick. Hey, to each their own. Something outside of their control, like the skin color, racial identity, sexual preference, or otherwise. The streamer, Wreck-It, Raven, who originated hashtag told Tokak,
Edrus Rex.
Kotaku via email.
Tattooed
blah, blah,
on the
blah.
space just above the pussy.
I shouldn't have
so
to
you can
feel
nuzzle it while chowing
fear
down.
to press go live. Shout out to blah blah blah. A day of Twitch. September 1st. Don't go live. A day of Twitch campaign organized by Raven alongside streamers. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Essentially, it'll be a 24-hour long total blackout. No streaming. No watching streams. No logging onto chat. Viewers are encouraged to participate on well.
Her lack of comfort is not my concern.
Fair point. I mean, if you're looking for a girl with a swastika tattooed on a pussy, I think on a general term you're not interested in the
motivated
discomfort
by
of other
racial
people.
or homophobic hate, but hate for certain streamers that provokes some or all of it.
Probably. I mean, yeah, it's obviously a far more complicated issue than this, and I don't think this is going to really do anything. I mean, let's be honest, it has been brought up a good couple of times. If you really wanted to scare the living shit out of Twitch, you should set up a streamers union. Then you could build up some serious leverage. Twitch quickly rolled out improved chat filters per The Verge, and last week the company announced it would implement detection for channel-level ban evasion.
I love hate speech.
But did not offer a timeline for the feature's rollout. The hope is that a day with reduced engagement on a wild scale will force the
unions
company
become corrupt and exploit the people in them. You know, just like real life.
Yeah, but it's still something to defend yourself with. And ideally to take further action. But I mean, that's like all things. You just need accountability. You just need systems set up so that people can be properly held accountable.
Bites that a great idea.
Because yeah, obviously, yeah. Like with all wherever there's money involved, there's corruption involved. So you just need to have accountability shit set up. Obviously, the thing for unions is you need to have what's the term? You pretty much need to have I can't describe it properly, so I'm just gonna ham-fist it. You need basically a system set up so you can, whenever you can launch independent inquiries into how the unions are being run. Basically, try and get the unions to be as transparent as possible.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing.
At least you can keep the corruption non-systemic. So like in Australia, after we had a bunch of royal commissions into union corruption in our country, most of the cases of corruption were isolated cases. So it's one person or a small group of people acting of their own accord. The union systems themselves were not set up for corruption. It's just that people on their own were exploiting it. So because the corruption is non-systemic, it's not really the union's fault. It's just people being people. But hey, you know, this is all a bunch of legal crap and blah, 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 blah. And look, I'm too lazy to think about any of that. Just throwing ideas out here. But yeah.
Edrus Rex. Oh shit. I got distracted chatting and forgot to start making breakfast. I'm 15 minutes late starting XD.
Oof.
Gas. Unions generally shit. Push comes to shove, they throw rank and file under the bus.
Nah. Relative. And yeah, it does depend on the union. But, you know, it's like with all things, it depends. The main thing about unions is that they at least give some type of leverage. It gives the workers some kind of leverage against the companies. Because otherwise, when you take unions out of the equation, you're basically relying on crowd shit like this. Just these weird little rallies that usually don't amount to anything, because all they have to do is just wait, and it's all going to go away. Or they're relying on individual people, and, you know, an individual person is more often than not gonna have the resources to go up against major companies in the legal battlefield. I'm not saying unions are perfect by any standard. I would be very much in favor of any type of accountability for or, you know, setting up a system for accountability for unions, but the unions are also a system of accountability for companies.
Mm-hmm.
Because clearly the government, especially in the United States, and even in my country, clearly the government doesn't really give too much of a shit about accountability.
Edrus Rex. Not perfect, but better than nothing, basically. Accountable unions are the best of a bad situation.
Yeah. Because it's like, yeah, even a corrupt police force is still better than no police force.
Mm-hmm.
Because if nothing else, they still have the element of deterrence. Because, I mean, it's just a reality that, and in all reality, the police have very little power. The big bulk of police's power in maintaining law and order is just their presence alone. Their presence alone acts as an incentive to not commit crimes. When you take them out, even though if everyone committed a crime, committed crimes willy-nilly, the police would be powerless to stop them because it would be so widespread and so out of control they simply couldn't deal with it. Because I mean, you can see that in fucking I remember going to Singapore, man. Singapore is an extremely one of the highest surveillance rates of any city in the world. I think only Seoul, the capital of South Korea, has an even higher rate of surveillance. And they're a hyper-authoritarian, well, not hyper-authoritarian, but very authoritarian country. There's the old joke of the difference between Singapore and China is Singapore got away with it. And yeah, but you see, there's fines for everything. Like, there's fines for smoking in the wrong areas. There's fines for chewing gum. There's fines for dumping rubbish. Like $500 to $1,000 fines. But when you go there, you'll see security cameras everywhere, but you see people breaking the law all the time. Because there's just simply not enough police to deal with all of this shit. They mainly rely on deterrence. And even then, law enforcement as a whole don't really give a shit as long as you're not causing any sort of disruption to people's lives. They don't really care if you commit crimes in your own little dark corner. Usually their big thing is when it spills over into wider society. Alright, but yeah, that's a little foray into boycotting Twitch for a day. Which, yeah, I don't see what the point of all of this is actually going to be. Because Twitch doesn't give a shit. Twitch, like most companies, doesn't care if you like them or not. They just want your money.
Rice cooker, mussels and white wine.
When she say a dish that makes sense
Actually,
for
hang
rice.
on. Let's go for fun. Twitch majority shareholder. No, I don't want any of this shareholder, that's all we want. No, who wants Twitch? No, we want Twitch company listing. Fuck, we'll have to go Twitch. Stock exchange. Price share stock market. It's a brand of Amazon. Twitch service. Subsidiary. Daughter company. Parent company is Amazon, eh? Yeah. I don't think Amazon really gives a shit about anyone. And so yeah, this is the top dog, obviously. And you know, I think Jeff Bezos is a little more busy fueling up his cock rocket into space. Alright, now let's go back to our Asian person.
I thought she
Getting
was
angry at
gonna
white
make
people.
Rice, but mussel. She chose to make chicken, mussel, and cake in rice cooker. That show you how versatile rice cooker is. Can make white people food also.
Mussels are in so many fancy restaurants. I think it's definitely something people associate with a higher price tag, but the whole joke is that mussels are actually super inexpensive. They're one of the most
Edrus
affordable
Rex.
seafood options.
Speaking of
correct. The
Bezos
most
going into
affordable
space,
seafood
my
option.
mother
If you
actually
also
wished
like
death upon
mussel
him
that
on that
give you
trip.
diarrhea.
It was kind of fucked up XD.
Mate, I think everyone in the world wanted that rocket to blow up. Also, it didn't even manage to make it to space. Fucking useless cunt. But yeah, I don't know about you, but if I heard that the rocket detonated and all those billionaires died, I would laugh my fucking ass off.
Garlic pepper flakes, white wine. You don't need much to give mussels such an incredible flavor. Wow, they're so pretty.
Look good, not bad.
Ooh, this broth looks
Broth not bad also.
so good.
Edrus
I
Rex.
just added some lemon, added
Jeff
parsley.
Bezos under-delivering.
Fuyo.
Colony shock loop.
Real fucking surprise there, eh, Rex?
Jamie Oliver see this, I sure he will go, yeah!
Hi, I'm Ryan.
No, you're not. You're lying to me.
They do taste test with nephew Ryan here.
A video producer at BuzzFeed. I make branded content.
Ugh. BuzzFeed. Just gotta let my instinctive hate simmer for a bit after hearing that word. Alright, we're good.
What word?
Necessity, I don't cook
BuzzFeed.
for pleasure. Like last night, I had chicken and I ate it in
Down,
the dark.
down, Deadpool.
What he say?
Last night, I had plain chicken and plain pasta, and I ate it in the dark.
Hiya, eat in dark. What are you poor? So poverty. Must pay your video guy better so he can afford electric. Or maybe he too cheap and he want to save money on electric bill high.
No, I think he's genuinely that poor that he has to eat in darkness and can't afford electricity. BuzzFeed, there's a reason why BuzzFeed is such fucking trash. Everyone gets paid fuck all. And so there's just a pretty much a free-for-all to try and shit out as much clickbait as possible so they can actually get paid.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty
turn
sure
on
most people
light
are paid in
more
commission.
So you can see how terrible that shade of pink look on you.
Alexis has made a 3-course meal for me with a mystery appliance. I don't know what the appliance is, but I'm going to try and guess.
Bring him in. You're a treat.
You're a treat.
Oh.
This must be recorded before COVID time.
I know.
Uncle Roger miss hugging.
Okay. For your first course, you have
Ooh.
in white wine.
Very nice.
Do you like mussels?
I love mussels.
I love muscle. It's also what Auntie Helen said to me right before she left me for that fitness model. What is love?
Ooh, no, go back.
Also what Auntie Helen
Cute
said
girls.
to me right before she left me for that fitness model. What is love?
Oh wow, look at the smorgasbord we got going on here. Alrighty, Aphrodite. I do love hats, so she's already in lead. But I do love this dress, and she's got very cute hair. She's got a nice smile. But I do like the stripe. All right, she's like going for an anime Where's Wally cosplay. I feel. Now I'll put my money on this
Edrus
one.
Rex.
I'm sold on the hat.
I'm stealing that, by the way. Alrighty, Aphrodite.
Alrighty, Aphrodite. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Where's Wally cosplay over here, because I do love hats, and she is wearing a hat.
Oh my god!
I'm so glad you're hungry because
Ooh, chicken look good.
game hen.
Look nice.
Over some sauteed onions and mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes so creamy and smooth. Very nice, Niece Alexis.
This is so good.
Yeah, it is. Well seasoned. Whoa!
Fuyo, this chocolate cake looks so nice too.
Does look solid.
Oh damn, that's good. Uncle Roger getting hungry now.
What do you think I used to make this meal?
There had to be enough heat to get this crust and like this curling iron.
What?
What do you think I used to make this meal?
Curling iron.
Curling iron. How you think she make muscle with curling iron? Is she gonna curl every single muscle or something?
No.
I want to get it right. A bathtub.
What?
Bathtub. This nephew Ryan, bad at turning light on and also bad at guessing. I think it's gonna take 2 more years before he get it right. What your next guess gonna be? Washing machine? Heater, hot
Oh, that's a bad guess. That's such a bad guess.
You know it bad guess and you still do.
Right.
Right? Wow.
Rice cooker! Just
Not bad, Miss Alexis. This very good video. Uncle Roger approved. Use rice cooker to make everything. Uncle Roger love it when white people use rice cooker because it means you enlightened white people. Niece and nephew, go get rice cooker. It's so multi-purpose. Can make chicken, can make cake, can make muscle. But most importantly, can sing for you. But Miss Alexis is rice cooker fucker. This is the same joke that I did in the Gordon Ramsay video, but it's still funny. She a cheating whore. Whore. No light at all. Why? You live in America, not Gaza Strip. Should I put it? I don't know. Put it in the bloopers. Nephew Ryan, turn on light more so you can see how terrible that shade of lilac look on you. I think lilac's funnier maybe, but Uncle Roger probably wouldn't know the word lilac, so it's maybe a bit off character.
Alright. Now we got crazy office cooking.
When Uncle Roger working in office, I used to hate guy who microwave fish in there. It stink up the whole place. But this lady, this is whole.
That is the Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition original soundtrack in the background.
Whole other level. She make whole chicken in office. Hiya.
Yes, I did pause everything to just mention that. Fuck you.
Why can't you just pack your lunch like normal people? Niece and nephew, Uncle Roger has new merch, the King of Flavor hoodie. Dress up like this and you can become Uncle Roger's favorite thing. See, I let nephew Nigel wear it. He looks so good in it. Yes, nieces and nephews, go to UncleRogerMerch.com to get this hoodie and tons of other Uncle Roger merch. Link is in the description. Yeah, get 2 of these hoodies. One for yourself, one for your partner. Tell them you are the MSG in my life. You make everything better.
Hang on a minute.
What if they single and lonely like me?
Give me a quick second.
Yeah, Uncle Roger, you can still get 2.
Where's
Just use
number
1
before?
for wiping off your tears.
Listen.
Local market, okay. Always good to support local.
3塊碗而靚，我邊上3塊嘛。
Wait, what? 1 second she buying star anise, next second rooster. Rooster male chicken don't taste as good as female chicken. First step wrong already. Hiya. Oh, she touching lettuce like that. No glove, just touching. This must be filmed before COVID. Since Auntie Helen left, Uncle Roger just wants someone to touch me like how this woman touched lettuce. See, even the guy so impressed, he thinking, Fuyo, this chicken have its own Uber driver. But little did he know, this the first and last Uber for this chicken. Okay, now she in office. Chicken and pig playing. Is this some live action Peppa Pig bullshit? Who want to work in this office? Can you imagine you trying to use Microsoft Excel and this damn pig come and disturb you? You scaring the chicken, hiya. Let it be. Where's she taking chicken?
Okay, I'm back just to quickly say. I'm probably going to be cutting the stream off about here. I've got to go do some business stuff.
Okay, no worries.
But I just
I
wanted to quickly point out that... yeah, cheers, bud. I want to point out this is probably yeah, that's China. That's definitely China. I was going to say this is either China or Korea for them to be so nonchalant about animal cruelty.
Alright.
The chicken.
Stay safe, chat.
Let it be.
Stay safe, too.
Yeah, have a good one, mate. Stay safe.
Chicken.
Bye.
What's the end of this video, then I'll jump off.
Edrus Rex. Deuces. Chili O / catch you on the side that flips.
Yeah, boy.
What? What? She just killed chicken in that room? How many times has she done this in office?
Yeah, of course, all the time. It's China.
G33K.
They'll be like, oh my god.
Morn Bogans.
Hey, how's it going, Greek? Bad time, I'm just about to head out, but we're gonna stick around for at least another 10 minutes, more or less, just to finish this video. But yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, of course she killed a fucking chicken in the office. It's China. They'll be like, oh my god, think about the poor chicken. And they'll be like, what? No one think about poor us. We work like dog till we kill ourselves. What big deal?
It looked like she's so used to it. She killed chicken, plucked all the feather, and just walked out that room like nothing happening. This woman's so psycho.
Oh, wow. Hang on. Let's go back a bit.
Oh.
Oh, yes. I like the outfit, a little dress on the one in the back there. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Uncle Roger have so many questions. Like, what room is that back there? What kind of office have dedicated chicken killing room?
A Chinese office. Whoa, what the fuck? It's fucking Attack on Titan, man!
That's what I feel like after killing chicken. Watch Attack on Titan.
Yeah, even he knows what's up.
Ooh.
Fuck, did she just have soy sauce loaded?
In her drawer.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, Uncle Roger forgive everything.
Yeah,
This
boy.
type of girl.
Yeah, she knows what's up, but she's obviously a professional.
Soy sauce on chicken. Salt or maybe MSG. This video, nobody talking. How Uncle Roger gonna know what ingredient you use if nobody talking?
It's Chinese. They'll be like, no, talk too efficient. You stay quiet while we're working.
Okay. What's she doing with the cut?
Oh, oh yeah, boy!
Edrus Rex.
Creative.
Professional at handling cock. She didn't go with the female chicken Luker Kawi.
This might be the sharpest credit card ever. Only thing Uncle Roger see get cut by credit card is Nigella Lawson's favorite white powder. What's she wearing on head?
Oh, she's got the fucking plastic bag on her head. So the fucking, was it the gas or whatever from the onion doesn't get in her eyes and make her cry. Good play. Good play.
What's she wearing on head?
G33K.
Oh, plastic bag.
WTF.
That's what you do to prevent crying when you chopping onion. You look stupid. Quite smart. If plastic bag on head can prevent crying, maybe that's what Uncle Roger should wear when I watch Jamie Oliver cooking. Okay, now she's stuffing chicken. Usually you want to cook your stuffing first. This is a bit weird. What you doing? Hiya, don't stuff flour into chicken. Chicken dead already. No need to give it Valentine's Day present. Lettuce. Foil. Why foil, Uncle Roger? Haven't seen a single oven anywhere. Where's she going? She watching anime also. This whole office, do they ever do any real work? It's just people sitting around watching anime. What's she doing?
She getting
What's she doing? Hiya, this is office plant. This not your plant. Don't just uproot plant like that. Somebody stop her, please. But there's a spare pot there already. There are 2 pots. Why do you just use the spare pot? Why do you have to uproot plant and then take that pot? Uncle Roger don't understand. That bear gets set on by her every day. That bear's so lucky. Sorry, children. Okay, she's taking some soil, putting water in there. Remind me of nephew Nick ramen broth. Why she cover chicken in this whole soil? I think she heard wrong. You should cover chicken in oil, not soil.
YouTube keeps censoring me.
No,
yeah,
don't
YouTube
light
censors
fire
everything.
In office. Ooh, okay, good.
I mean, they're not Twitch.
So many weird things. Why is this guy putting nail polish on? And who put nail polish on like this? Who polished nail like this? She just take. So she chicken killer and thief also. Oh no, don't. Wear your fire alarm in office. Hiya, gonna go off. Oh, Uncle Roger understand why she put the wet soil over the chicken now. She trying to make some sort of Dutch oven for the chicken. Very creative, this niece. What that? She killed chicken, but she keep the feather. She's definitely serial killer.
Yeah, boy! It is a trophy! And she will use it. She will create a headdress and use it to attract the mate.
God, this chicken life so sad. It's food and toy at the same time. It's a very common game in Asia. Uncle Roger used to play that growing up. No, where you going? No, hiya. You don't leave fire like that unattended. You're gonna burn your whole office down. I think every office should have one rule. If you butcher animal and use office equipment to start fire, you need to stay. What you looking for outside? Now she's doing DIY. Oh, chicken done? Let's see how it look.
Oh, yeah, boy. Solid.
This chicken look too nice. It looks so perfect. Uncle Roger don't believe she actually make this. Niece and nephew. If Uncle Roger get 200,000 likes on this video, Uncle Roger gonna make this chicken in office just like this niece here. Get the video to 200,000 likes and Uncle Roger might try to burn an office down. Just kidding. Don't arrest me. But get me to 200,000 likes and Uncle Roger gonna try to replicate this video. See if it's real or not.
Denied on
Because
Mythbusters.
you have coworker who gonna steal your food.
Yeah, boy.
Every office have annoying person like this. You try to eating your food and your boss come over, try to take some, and you can't tell him to fuck off because he your boss. You gonna get fired. This music too happy. She just killed chicken and kicked his feather. What's she doing now? Hiya, enough, hiya. Chicken already have such a sad life. Stop making more origami with chicken bone. Get back to work.
Yeah, boy.
Get back to work.
You see, very, very Chinese, you know, making the most of every little scrap currently available, you know? Nothing goes to waste. Maximum efficiency. Alright?
What is this? What? Is she making bicycle?
Yeah, boy!
Today, when this
Dude!
chicken riding bicycle, I bet it didn't think it gonna become one.
Yeah, boy.
Nobody working
It's
in
a
this
fucking
office.
effigy,
I
man.
think this office is customer support for my internet provider. Because they're making chicken bone bicycle.
I do love the happy, upbeat music.
No, baby pig, run away, run away. You're gonna be next, hiya.
Oh, hang on. Back we go. No. We need that wide shot. Damn it. There's no good fucking, no good shot. I want to get a load of that. Oh yeah, we got a, oh, it's Korean. Of course it's
Edrus
Korean.
Rex.
We got
So much
pink.
academic research for this video, Lukerka Wee.
Yeah, boy. We got a nice pinku fucking Americanized cheerleader going on in the background here. She's obviously repping. She's got like her Goku shirt, mixing it up with a hoodie, double mixing it up with a fucking an Irish kilt that she's wearing as a brassiere. What do we got? We got. I think we're going for like a generic Japanese dealio here. We got the multiculturalism. We got a fucking cheerleader in the back with a basketball shirt, and then we got the hardcore gangster on the right. Now, the gangster on the right does have a hat, so she's already winning points for me. But I do love pinku hair, and she's also got the shorter skirt. Mainly because she doesn't have a skirt, she's literally just got a shirt on. Nah, I'm gonna have to go with the one on the right. I'm gonna have to go with the gangster on the right. I do love hats.
Niece and nephew. What is this? Niece and nephew. What is that? Oh, fuck. Since Auntie Helen left, I just want woman to touch me like how this lady touched letters. Why is Uncle Roger so creepy? Can you imagine working in this office? You're trying to go on Microsoft Excel, but pig come disturb you. But the damn pig come and disturb you. This is so stupid. It's Nigella
Edrus
Lawson's
Rex.
favorite white powder.
Now Chili, if she's got a ponytail that goes through the space between the hat and the tightener on a baseball cap, are you in there instantly?
Pretty much. Yeah, boy. We got a hat and something to hold on to. Actually, oh, I didn't mean to subscribe. Well, I guess, well, Malaysian comedian. Yeah. No wonder he says, it's all become clear to me now. Masuk salah, bodoh sekali lalu. I don't know. I think probably like a ponytail through the cap is pretty nice. It is a nice touch. But in my personal opinion, I like the cap with the long hair down, you know? I don't know. I got that perfect blend between, you know, very, very athletic and feminine at the same time, you know? When you get the ponytail going, it's full athletic, and I admire some good athleticism. But I like that womanly touch, you know? Womanly touch. I like a womanly touch because I know she's gonna have a womanly
Edrus Rex.
touch.
What about a braided ponytail through the cap? That's my jam.
I don't know. Braids are a little Nordic, you know? I like straight hair. I like it straight. What do you expect? I'm Asian. I like my hair straight and silky. Well, sometimes curly, you know? But very silky, you know? I don't mind braids, but, no, not entirely my thing.
Edrus Rex. So your preference is for shiny hair to flow like a river?
Exactly. You must be like water. Water, sometimes gentle stream. Other time, water raging tsunami.
Edrus Rex.
But water
Basically the cut ED's got
always
XD.
twist and shift to go through anything. Because water adapt to the world around it. Be like water. Rock go nowhere. Rock stay still. Rock never change. Rock cannot go through hole smaller than rock. Only hole bigger than rock. Water go through big hole and small hole. Water always flowing. Be like water.
Edrus Rex. Be water, you fucking nerd.
This is a fucking awful hand, but it only appears for one tiny frame, so hopefully no one gives a shit. They never fucking care. No one appreciates my art. Wait, have I? Yes,
Edrus Rex.
I fucked it up.
No one cared about my art before I put on the mask.
That's what the mask is. I just realized I fucked this up
Edrus
so bad
Rex.
by not putting the fucking...
That's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is.
God, I fucked this up so badly. This is what happens when you don't plan things through. Failure to plan is to plan for failure. No, I've done that wrong. There we go. Words of Sun Tzu. Use! Alright. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Shit. Fuck, how far back is that? Let me just... copy these frames. Where's the part where we fucked that up? Still further back. Fuck. It's probably too far back. Fuck! Can I 4D chess move? Hang on. I might be able to pull off a 4D chess move.
Edrus Rex. Did you forget her mouth?
No. This is not... I've accidentally made this all grey. Because I had... At one point, I had everything selected when I didn't realize it was selected. When I, when I went to go pick up a colour. And when you have everything selected... Hang on. See how I have everything selected? If I pick a colour... Oh, no. Yeah, see, everything changes to that colour. Bloody fucking typical. And of course, the thing that gets fucking all put into one color is the thing that had the most detail. One of the things that had the most detail in it. Alright, now. Can I 4D chess this? Recent. No. Fuck! Gonna have to redo it. Oh well.
Edrus Rex. Load the previous file before you saved this one, and paste it onto the new one.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do.
Fingers crossed.
But nah, the autosave was too recent. Oh well. I'm off. On that note. How do we summarize this one? Well, we did some work. Not a lot. I figured out how to wing. Huh?
You want another possible option or just gonna redo it?
Probably just gonna redo it. If you got another option, yeah, let's hear it. But I'll go check it in the Discord, because I'm about to fucking kill the stream in a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with the eyes. Yeah, now I can act like I'm drunk. Aha. Arrgh, I'm a pirate.
Edrus Rex.
Arrgh.
Will duo slash.
Arrgh. Well, that's pretty nifty. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna jump ship. We did something loosely resembling work, but not really. We mostly talked a bunch of crap. Yeah. No, pretty useless stream. But hey, we had fun, and at the end of the day, isn't that the most important thing? I think it is. And that's why I'm gonna give you a big smooch, eh? Ada? Hang on. Ada? Come here. Yeah, let mommy give you a kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Who's a good little war machine? You are. Mwah, 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 mwah. Who's gonna bring the world to its knees? You are. Mwah, 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 mwah. Who's gonna commit mass genocide? You are. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right.